going on, chat? What's up, everyone? Let's make sure everyone knows. What's up, everyone? So as you can see, click the link above to join me live on YouTube when I'll be taking live setups, live trading, and I'll be answering questions, anything to do with trading. So if you want to join completely for free, click the link and I'll see you there. The live session is officially started. Thank you, Moscow. Thank you. What's up, chat? What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Yeah, today it's super hot here in Bali. I was out in the sun, like almost passed out, you know. What's up, guys? What's up, cock? Yo, you guys, your names get more trickier to say every time I jump on. What's up, Gary? What's up, Sunny? Cloudy in the UK. Isn't it always cloudy in the UK? I don't know, I'm never nice about the UK, so got nothing positive to say. I know some of my friends are from the UK, and I'm just like, yeah, it's cool, you know. Guys, we might have a potential position here already. It's locked in a bit. I just want to jump into the 5-minute time frame. London session will be open up in the next 28 minutes. So I don't want to waste too much time. Choppy price action for sure. See Asia session just dumped on gold. Could be the manipulation for us to move up. But right, I just want to get into it because we might see a potential position. I just want to have something lined up before the session starts. So let me just run through it. So if you guys are not in London, it's pretty sunny. Yeah, it's pretty sunny. So if you guys are, if it's your first time joining on my stream today, basically how I run is I normally jump from a higher time frame from the 4-hour. Occasionally we look at the daily just to check if any of the bias has changed, but you can see within the daily, nothing really much to look at for so long. We can see that we still, well, let me just pull out this price action here. You can see that this was still bullish, broke down below this high low, create a new high low. I mean, well, could be a potential new high low, or could be a lower low, lower high, lower low, and this could be just a reform, sorry, a lower high. This could be just a reform for us to continue driving back up. So we could still look bullish in the long term. If you look at the daily, we won't stay on that for too long. Let's remove the drawings here, remove 7 drawings. Let me remove all of this indicators for now, just to double check. All right, cool. Let's have a look at the 4 hours, see what's happening. Welcome to all the people. How's it? Welcome to the new people who just joined on the stream today. I like the positive energy. I'm feeling today is going to be a good positive day. That's great. I love the energy. I've got a good feeling about that too. Let's absolutely crush it. Just want to have a look at what's happening on the 4 hours so long. You can see that from last week Tuesday, or sorry, on Monday, last week Monday, we started to see a push up from here, right? And what did this do? If you have a look to the left, we had a break in structure over here, or a change in character. So price started to push up. We started to form more of a bullish trend, right? Remember last week I was saying, yeah, we're still bearish because of this, right? If we had a look on the price on the left, we started to see price push down. And yes, I was bearish last week, but now obviously the narrative changed because we had a change in character and the price turned bullish. So I'm not going to continue saying, hey guys, I'm bearish, because I'm not. Right, that's just what happened. Can I identify this level over here as a key level to watch out for? Let me just do this. It's a key level right now. So this level, once we broke and closed above here, especially on the 4 hours, gave us confidence that we were going to continue to move back up. And you can see over here, we broke above here, tapped down to this level, and now this level is sort of acting as a level of support. And it's very well respected, and we can start pushing back above here. Now, today, in today's sessions, I have my eyes on buys. Oh, that sounds funny, I have my eyes on buys, but yeah, I'm more looking for buys in the session. You can see that we consolidate in between this range at the moment. We have got a supply zone here at the bottom. Let me just draw it out for you guys. A supply zone over here. It's going to be a 4-hour supply zone. That's quite a far distance down, but this is where I'm going to be in the long term. So if you guys obviously are in my VIP group, or you want to join my VIP group, this is where I will be dropping like more technical analysis, and once the position obviously taps into this range, this is where I will be looking for more positions. But this is going to be a 4-hour, it's going to be quite a big 4-hour supply zone. Once price comes down into here, we'll wait for a lower time frame confirmation to confirm that we're going to bounce off this level, right? Tap down here, something like that, wait for a push up, and this should take us to our new highs. Are we going to come down within the session? Don't really think so, because it is quite a big move to the downside. From here, it's about over 1,000 pips, more than 1,100 pips, which is obviously quite a move. It might still take a bit of time for us to go down. Now you might be saying, but Luke, if you are, what was that on my leg? If you are looking for buys, because this is the most common question that people ask, Luke, if you are looking for buys, but you're saying the 4-hour is bearish, it can be both be the same, it can both be correct, right? Because in between this whole move to the downside, we might have a little push to the upside. And now, if we're going to take a scalp position, this might play out, right? It might be good. Because we still need structure to play out. We still need structure to bring us down to these levels. And you can see over here, there's a massive liquidity gap over here. This whole gap here still needs to be filled, right? So you can see we came back and tapped into basically this liquidity over down here, but I still believe that this needs to come down and get filled. Now, my thoughts on this would be something is going to happen. There's going to be a big news event. There's going to be a catalyst that's going to drive us down, and this probably will come down within a day or two, but we might slowly creep down to these levels. All right. So how do you confirm a change of character on the chart? So change of character is simply, let me just do this while we're waiting for position, because there's not much price action at the moment, so I do have a bit of time to just run through. See over this. This is constantly a break of structure, because we have a bearish trend, right? So what is this doing? This structure is breaking that structure. That structure is breaking that structure. That structure is breaking, or that structure down there. Now we're coming back up, and then all of a sudden, right? Look what happens. So this structure broke that structure. Now, bam. All of a sudden, that breaks that. Bit of a plot twist now, no? Because it was previously breaking the lower lows, creating another lower low, right? So this lower low was breaking that lower low. That lower low was breaking that lower low. Then all of a sudden, this breaks that higher, this now breaks to create a higher high, and this one becomes its lower low. So you see what happens, right? Now, that's what causes now a change of character. Simple as, because now we move from a bearish structure to a bullish structure. And a bullish structure now, we've confirmed that it's a bullish structure because we're on a higher time frame, right? And a higher time frame, more candles need to be printed, and that's what makes data longer to print. Does that make sense? Is everyone understanding that? Change of character simply from going from bullish to bearish, or from bearish to bullish. Having a change in character, identifying strong closures within the candles. All right? Does that make sense? Lemon drizzle tart. Yes, your name sounds so good. Lemon drizzle tart. Goodness gracious. Wouldn't mind some lemon drizzle tart right now. All right, perfect. Just a little bit of tart on there, you know, a little bit of drizzle. All right, cool. So now you guys know. Now, when do I become bearish again? When would you guys become bearish again? Right? Can you guys tell me in the chat, where would be a bearish shift? Where on the 4 hour would I be like, okay, cool. Now things are starting to look different. I'll wait for you guys to say something. I'll wait for you guys to chat. There's no wrong or right answer. Just joking, there definitely is. But please say in the chat, like, this is how you guys get better. You guys become more comfortable, because if you guys say something, you might be wrong, but that's fine, because then you'll understand why you're wrong, because I'm able to identify why you're wrong. But it's the only way you're going to grow, is by putting yourself out there and saying, okay, cool, like, yeah, I was wrong below the support. And where would your support be? It breaks down the support zone. Which support zone? Give me numbers. What's your support? What's my support? My support might be different to your support. That yellow box formed a new lower low. Okay. Do you guys all agree with Gonka? Are you guys all agreeing that once it breaks below here, then my bias will shift bearish? Is that what you're all saying? Just so I understand. Is that what Gonka is saying? Some people say once it breaks 4,500. Will says 4660. So I agree with Will, right? Because if I get a bigger shift on the downtrend, right? If I get a bigger shift on the downtrend on a 4 hour, this gives me a confirmation. Price does something like this. That could give me more than enough confirmation that we bearish. Call me G, yeah, sorry. my bad. I forgot G. That could give me a better confirmation, right? Because what will do, this will be an inverse value gap. This one. So this one would turn. This one in retrospect will be something like this. Let's do that. This one would turn. And this one would become now your resistance level. And this could be the shift of the downtrend, right? So 4660 would be more correct. If you're going to be waiting for this, you might wait a very long time for you to start to understand that, okay, it is bearish now, right? Does that make more sense? Is that starting to make a little bit more sense to everyone when I explain things, like slowly showing things, drawing things on the charts? Because this is what's the most important. Put in the chat if you guys are really starting to understand. Because this is what will help you. And then what you can do on your chart as well, go onto your chart, draw the same things and start to understand it. This I'm drawing on a higher time frame, which means that this could be, wait, what to say? I lost track of thought there. But basically, yeah. Sorry, G said, couldn't that be just a pullback, maybe a little bit risky? So yes and no, right? So if you're going to take it on the first pullback, right? So let's say, for example, this candle comes down. If you say something like this, if the price had to do this, and let's say this orange arrow is one candle, one 4 hour candle, we see something like this deep. That could be a trap, right? For sure. That could be full on a trap. We have to wait for a couple candle closures below here. Let's say we wait for a couple candles, like a 15 minute, a 1 hour to confirm. We start to wait for structure to form. Let's say on a, like if we get a confirmation on the 4 hour, like something doing like this, that would give us confirmation that it's bearish. Or we wait for price to this whole candle, before it taps back into this level, we wait for this candle, this whole move to show us that it's a bearish structure. And how do we do that? We go on the lower time frame, right? We look on the lower time frame, look for any differences, look if there's any change of characters, any break of structures, and slowly you start to work your way down onto lower time frames, right? So that's how you define your bias, and this is how you can get your position, because you start to look for, okay, I understand what the bias is. and you start to look for position on a lower time frame. That's why most people do not take positions on a 4-hour chart. Like most people will get their bias on the 4-hour, but most people start taking their positions on, let's say, a lower time frame, like a 5-minute, a 15-minute, even a 1 hour, because they wait for that confirmation, the price to reject, the price to have a change of character or break of structure. So now this, in theory, yes, would be a change in character, come back up, wait for a break of character, then slowly reject from this level, you know? So that's how we got that like beautiful move yesterday, that literal wick entry. If you guys managed to capture that trade last night, beautiful trade. Well, for me it was last night. For you, it could have been during the day sometime. If you're in the UK, if you're in like Singapore and stuff, it was during the night. A beautiful trade, literally wick entry. This was, we caught a sell. We caught a sell, when was it? Yeah, on this move. We caught the sell down over here, which was insane. Like we literally, the market was pushing super bullish. All of a sudden we caught a key level and we're like, all right, cool. We managed to catch it, I believe it was here. No, this was Monday, sorry, it was a Tuesday. We caught this move from 4767, I believe it was 4767. And we managed to catch a literally wick entry and we caught this whole move down, right? Let me just confirm that because I sent it to the free group as well. I sort of confirm. It should be 46. Let me just double check. 4747, and this was sent at, I believe it was this move 4747 tapped perfectly. Look how perfect that entry was. This was that entry that we took yesterday over here. Oh, this was on Monday. Yeah, this was, that's right, it's right. Yeah, I forget today's Tuesday. I thought today was Thursday for some reason. But yeah, we caught this move literally 4747. This was a move that we caught yesterday. And everyone was saying, but Luke, you know, stop loss was 84780, I believe, 85. No, wait. It was 4760, I believe, yeah, that's something like that. This was the position we caught yesterday. It was an absolute beautiful, beautiful entry yesterday. And as you can see the whole move was pushing up, bullish, 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 bullish. And everyone's like, oh, it's just going to keep going up. But there was a level that got tapped, right? And I'll send you guys a market analysis on the VIP group that you guys can simply just follow. Because you understand that we had to tap into this level. And this is why we got this position. It was a beautiful, beautiful entry. Because a lot of people, this is when you start to understand structure a little bit more. And we're going to go ahead and delete this for now. We're going to start looking for our actual entry for today. Now we can see that we do have a bit of a zone down here. Let me just check. We do have a supply zone which is being formed. I'm going to take this whole, I'm going to do something like this. Do that. That'll be good enough for me. So potentially I might be waiting for buys more along these levels, like 4680, which we could definitely tap into today. But sells would be a bit more higher up, so it's more than likely we're going to get a buy first. Just do this, and this would line up. If we get a position pretty much almost perfectly in line with this, somewhere between here, so it line up with our previous lower high there. So let's see if we can get this position today. Let's see over here. What else can we look at? Let's see if there's anything on the 5 minutes. Get any sort of better move. I would maybe even put this a little bit lower, to be fair, like. Down there, so it should be 4678 would be a little bit better in my opinion, just to get on the lower time and get a better move. And you guys are going to see that obviously once we are in this range right now, you guys are going to look at pricing and say, but Luke, but it is bearish, it's going to be dangerous to take a buy, but it's makes sense, right? So this is where we're going to buy. So maybe I should make this a little bit green so you guys understand a little bit green. just to make it a bit more easy for you guys to see on the eye. It's just text. Just make this green. Do that. It's going to be our buying range. Right, perfect. Cool. So that's a pocket that we're waiting for price to come down into, and then we'll be taking buys off there. Does someone ask, wait, let me just check some of the comments here. Yeah, going in the free group, nice. Luke, how do you determine supply zone, man? Like what range are we looking at? So basically the most simplest way to look at a supply zone is like when a supply or demand zone is when we start to have an imbalance of price. You start to see where the move kicked off, right? So you can see over here, would there be a supply zone here? No. Would there be a supply zone here? Maybe, like over here. Could there be a potential demand zone over here? Sure. So let me just highlight this. Could be a potential demand zone. Let me just do that. Now that could be a nice sell level for us. It's quite higher up though. Just bring this down. So supply or demand zone is simply an imbalance of price that causes the change of direction. Or let's say, for example, we want to be going bullish. We have that big impulsive move to push to the upside. We leave a little bit of an imbalance of price. You can see that no wick has come down or tapped into this level before. So it's untested range, which means there was orders left here. So that's just simply just identifying where supply and demand is. If you look at it in retrospect, it's just where a lot of people are looking to buy because there's still pending orders that once price pushed above here, price didn't come back down and fill some of these orders, which caused it to have an imbalance of price. So for price to be balanced, there needs to be someone buying and there needs to be someone selling at the exact same levels, and then that's what makes the price obviously go up or down. It's that simple in terms of what you're looking at in supply and demand. Now, below here, there's going to be orders, everything here. People waiting. So once price comes back down here, we assuming that once price stacks above here, we're assuming that all these orders are going to be filled, which means that there's going to be a lot of buying orders in this level, which means that once the buying levels get up, the buying price is going to start to increase, right? And same is what you have. Same is what you have with demand. I mean, same as what you have with the supply zone, right? So when we head into the supply zone, there's a lot of orders for sells here. Sell. So once price hits into there, the price is going to balance out and it should have a rejection because it's going to hit like kind of an equilibrium at that point, you know? Does that make sense? And then in theory, we actually do, I just want to make this red as well. Because we actually do have another sell zone which you might be able to take because that one's quite high up. This one would also in theory be a down here. That would be a lower point that would be better to take. So I'm going to take this one over here. Okay, no wait, let me just delete that. Trying to find that lowest candle over here. That lowest wick. That's fine over here. That would also be a nice little sell zone. So we're heading a bit up towards our sell zone. Let's get ready to start locking in. This will be another supply zone. On a lower time frame, this will be a bit of a 5-minute move. Also potential on the 15 minutes. So our entry would be around 4708 between this 50% mark. So get ready to be potentially taking some sells. Just want to start typing it out. So stop loss would be above this previous wick here. So 22.8. or 22.5. So this is like a move I'll be looking at for today, because it looks like we're potentially pushing back up. Just do something like that. That'll be good for us. Something like that. And then I'll probably target that 50%. I want to target this previous candle over here, 4660. That'll be good. Down here. This will be the trade for today, potentially. Do you see order flow? I used to, like, if you want to start using this is one thing that you guys can use, which is pretty cool, to identify order flow. Let me just find it again. I showed you once on stream. I haven't used it in a while. Let me just find it here. This one now. Actually, identify it. So you can use this for pretty much like a little bit of order flow to see where most of the orders were filled, see where the most volume was played. So it's pretty much at this level. This was between Friday and Saturday, so this is quite a while. It's quite a long order flow. Some people put it between a 30-minute gap, like some people put it, let's say for example, they will use it on a 30-minute time frame, see where the orders is, but you can see most of the orders were basically here. That would be just above where we're about to enter. So you can use a bit of order flow and see where most of the orders were being filled and where we saw that volume spike, right? It's a pretty cool tool to use. But let's lock in, guys. We're about to get a position here. Get ready, get ready. Okay. Get ready, guys. We might get a position. Get ready for sell orders. Selling at 4708 exactly. Stop loss will be 4722. Let's do this. Just put it correct. 4722. That's fine. There we go. Cool. I've just updated the VIP as well, so just get ready, guys. Keep it over here for now. It's a bit like a 1.2 potential chance to extend final TP. Okay, that's 1.8, 1.2. All right. What's up, Bobby, bro? You good? And then potentially we could see potential buys once we come down and tap into this level. But this is our sell entry for now. It looks like we potentially want to come up first. Let's do this. See, once we get obviously a change or change in character, break of structure, we start to continuously push up, we should get that level tapped. And I do believe that this level wants to be filled here. TP for now is going to be 4682. 4682 for now. Yeah. $4682, stop loss 4722. Everything's in the VIP, guys. I've already updated the VIP. Let me just get my VIP up. So guys, this is where we send these updates every single day. If you guys want to get access to the VIP group where we send these updates, I've got the chart on the side, don't worry, guys. This is where we send the signals. That I already updated the group where I'm looking for short entries, so you guys have time. Already this morning we already captured the TP2. We send market analysis, market breakdowns, exact analysis, what exactly is happening, why did we take an entry, if it was a win, if it was a loss, we still run through the trade because it's very important. But yeah, so far this week's been good. Managed to pick up quite nicely. It's only Tuesday today, so it's only 2 days in. But last week was a bit shaky in terms of price action, but this some VIP, yeah, because it hasn't been sent. I just sent what we're looking for. Once it gets closer to the position, we'll drop the signal. That's what I always say to people. I said, wait for my entry. Once I send the position, we're going to get near it. So I'm updating when we're getting near the entry point. So that's why I like to update you guys. So you get that first notification. Make sure your phone notifications are on. You get that notification. Okay, Luke's looking for an entry. Okay, great. Let me just be by my phone for the next couple of minutes because it's probably going to enter an entry. Okay, let me wait. As soon as it comes, like let's say 20 pips near our entry, that's when I drop the signal. The signal will be dropped. You have enough time to enter and you have enough time to put in the positions. All right, very simple. I try my best, obviously, because I know you guys have your day-to-day operations. You guys have your life together. You guys have things that you need to be doing. So it makes sense, right? Like that's why I always, there we go. So the signal now is sent. Get sent now. So when it's around 20, 30 pips near, it gets sent. So you guys have more than enough time to enter the trade. And this is the exact trade that I've sent to you guys. Stop loss over there. So when it gets closer to the entry, don't just enter. Look whether our entry point is 4708. It's getting near. It's 20 pips near our entry point, right? Then you enter. And if you, say, for example, come a little bit later, you still have a chance to enter between 4708 and 4711. That's the best time to enter this trade. Okay? So it makes sense to everyone? So that's why, because I know some of you guys are sometimes a little bit late. Sometimes you guys need to be alerted. This is why I try my best to get you guys in on the trade when it happens, right? It's very important. Like I do try. I tell you guys beforehand what we're looking for when the entry's happening, you know, because I know you guys are busy with your day-to-day lives. Your guys' life isn't revolved around LMB trading, right? I know for a fact you have things to do, you have friends to see, your families, you know. So that's why I always like to update you. That's why during the sessions, during especially London, during especially New York, during especially like heavy sessions, make sure your phone is on. Use that as a time to be working, to be making money, right? Keep your phone loud, keep it next to you, and you won't miss a trade. And then obviously we do have the AI signals, which prints day to day. This one obviously is really, really good. And we get, you know, multiple winning signals, about 90% win rate on the AI signals recently, which has been really good. So just have a look through them. It's also great. And then we have a look at the crypto signals. Make sure to obviously get in on the crypto signals as well. Oh, not the emojis, but get in on the crypto signals as well. Like I said, guys, like I'm making money literally just holding signals over the weekends and holding it during the week while we are waiting for positions on gold, right? Make sure to utilize this. It makes more sense, right? I know you guys aren't that busy to be just put in a position on crypto and let it just run, right? There you see ETH, just see TP2, TP1. Theat, I can't even say that one, but yeah, trade it. Say TP2. Got Uni, ARB. I know most of these cryptos, but there's a lot of cryptos that's obviously a bit newer. I know this token, Theta, Band. Oh, it's got all your bigger ones. ADA, which is obviously one of the top 10 tokens during the certain sessions. So if you guys want to get access to the VIP signals, please make sure to drop me a DM. My link is in the bio. Okay. Right. Still waiting for XAU Pro to get back to me. Sometimes they can take a while. Just give them a little bit of time. Don't worry, we'll get it sorted. When you get in, hello Luke, what's happening to all the Telegram channels? I have about 7. I want to streamline these if I can, bro. Can you put in the chat what I need? I'm already in the VIP use. What do you mean? Sorry, Kiran, just help me understand what exactly you mean by that. When you go into trade, are you going in twice so you can take partials? Like I said, like I mentioned last time, I enter a few positions, but it adds up to, let's say, it adds up to the total amount of risk at the end of the day. So let's say I'm risking, let's say 2%, 3% on my trade. That will still equate. It doesn't matter if I open up 20 positions, it'll still equate to that 2%. But you can open up one position and take partials. You know, you can close some of your positions, right? You can also do that. So whichever way is easiest for you. Some people prefer to open up multiple signals. close at different close at different sorry, I've got something stuck in my throat. Close at different take profits, that's fine as well. All right, let's lock in. We're almost like we're about 30 pips from entry. And London session is open now, guys. London session is open, so good morning to everyone who just woke up. Let's put these sessions on. Said London just open up. Oh London, oh London. Oh London session. Let's see if we can get a banger. I heard some very positive comments in the chat today. What's up, Hardy? What's up, Forgotten Brandon? Luke, I have so many channels on the LMB. I have 3 private, swing, intra, results. So if you have three groups, one will be the scalp signals, so the intraday. This will be the gold signal if you're talking about this one. So this one is the majority of what people like to trade because it's more intraday trading, right? So this is what most people like to do because most people are active during the day. Most people don't want to take swing positions because they want to be in and out of a trade in the same day. So this group is perfect for you. You've got the swing group as well. The swing group is more if you want to hold trades for longer periods because they're on higher time frames. It's 1 hour, 4 hours, sometimes daily as well. So these are for people that want to hold signals a little bit longer. But swing signals, you probably need a bigger balance because they're gonna have bigger stop losses, but obviously bigger rewards as well, right? Yeah, I know, but like on your, I classify it on the algorithm. Once the volume should start coming in 1 hour after. The interesting part of the session here. First hour, Jerry, nothing happens. It's always like a little bit after, and especially like London session's been extremely boring the past few weeks. I don't know if you guys have been trading it yourself, but it's been super slow. I think London's been one of the slowest sessions. I think Asia session has been the one that's been bombing the most. You know, like been crushing it. So let's see. Still like now we shifted a little bit down. It's fine. We still got our position in play. Don't worry, guys. Once it taps into this level. TP number 1 is going to be 4703. I'll just sort of mark down our levels. Let me just get out my mouse here. TP number 1. Okay, that's not straight, but it's fine. Oh no, okay, I can bring it down. TP number 2, 469.8. $469. It looks really bad because it's not actually straight. Okay, cool. Let me just do that. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's our levels now. We're watching out for. Once price starts to dip below that. Asia's been crazy. Yeah, Asia's been, sure, don't know what's been happening. If no one's sleeping nowadays. Should we send a limit? Sure, if you want. If you're watching, you can take it when it executes as well. You can take an execution, whatever works for you. I have limits in, so I have 4708 as a limit, a sell limit. But some people don't. Some people sometimes don't get it on the first position. They sometimes like to wait a little bit. That's why I always say, like, if you want to set a limit afterwards, just in case you go into a bit of drawdown and you guys want to take a little bit of a later entry, it's up to you. Whatever you're most comfortable doing. Start to reject from there. That's fine. Price is obviously just doing a little bit of price action tingies, you know. Bosco. Okay. Bosco gone. All right, let's wait. So we've got 80 pips to entry. Let's see what can happen. $80 pips, 80 pips. Don't reject now, bro. Come on, get our entry first, bro. It's all right. Maybe we can have an early entry as, because a lot of times we've been waiting super long for an entry during the sessions. So at least there's a bit of volume coming in. I mean, it's nothing too crazy right now. Let's see what can happen. Give it some time, give it some time. So this will give us, we're risking, for you guys that want to know as well, risking 150 pips for reward 250, potential runner down to our next demand zone over here. So let's see, we can even hold this down to the next level here as well, like 4677. Just be patient, guys, be patient. What did we peak at? 4706. Let's hope that wasn't the rejection candle. It shouldn't be, because it doesn't line up with any level. Wouldn't make sense for prices to reject off there. Maybe there was a smaller level, let's say on the 1 minute or something. Oh, sorry. No way. No, I'm feeling very, very tired today. Damn. Don't know what's happened. Super tired. Oh, wow, I think it's the weather today. Yeah, I woke up a lot of times during the night. Let's see how the crypto is doing. So in a couple of positions here. All right, Uni's up $500, Ethereum's down $700, Bitcoin's a break even. It's okay. The account sitting at 57k. It was crazy. Last night my account was at 62. It was Bitcoin. I had a Bitcoin position running along and it was up like $6,000. I was like, no, this is gonna go higher. And then I woke up and it was literally at break even. I was like, fuck. What happened there, dog? I think, thanks Adam. I think I did a little breakdown yesterday of what I think is happening on Bitcoin. I think it's in between a bit of a supply and a demand level, pretty much in a 50% level of that. So I think it's due for an outbreak, but I think there's a lot of manipulation happening in crypto at the moment. But I mean, the crypto group's smoking it. Like you can see already today, it doesn't matter what direction the crypto is in. Like already now, while we're on stream, literally 2 minutes ago, Ethereum hit TP number 2. So like while we're waiting for gold signals, always push you guys, get onto the crypto signals as well, and definitely get onto the AI signals, especially while we're waiting. It's got gold, it's got the Forex pairs, it's got crypto. If you guys want to get in on that, make sure to comment. Like this crypto signal, this Bitcoin signal alone pulled us in nearly $4,000 just by letting the trade just run, right? You guys want to get access to links in the bio, so make sure to click that. Your weather looks good, Cape Town. We're having the worst storm and flooding in like a decade. I saw a video like that I think it was the Newlands cricket ground was completely flooded. Like it looked like a swimming pool. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, in Bali the weather's always good, you know. It's just what it is, you know. It's always like sunny. Today was just very hot. Like I was obviously my morning routine, like a lot of people ask me, what do you do when you first wake up? Like I go straight in the pool, swim, get some sun, go through messages, look at the charts. That's what I do pretty much every morning. Same thing, same routine. Keeps me young, healthy, and wise, you know. Got to get that sun on my face to wake me up. It's like one of my best moments in my day. Just like waking up, swimming, getting that sun, drinking that coconut. Island boy lifestyle, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much my routine. And guys, on Thursday, unfortunately, I won't be able to stream because flights have changed from Friday because we check out on Friday. So I had to book a flight that was on Thursday, and we'll be arriving back in Dubai on Friday. So potentially might be doing a stream on Friday. We'll see. Just because I missed the one. It depends on jet lag and stuff like that, guys, to be honest. Like, it depends what time I wake up. If I'm awake, if I'm feeling good, that'll be the thing. So I'll miss Thursday stream, unfortunately, because my flight's going to be in the afternoon. So I won't be able to jump on that. So yeah, the next stream will be in Dubai, guys. Back in my OG setup. You guys remember the OG setup? When I bought the new camera, the one with the darker setting, the 4K resolution camera. Ah, damn, you know, like I miss that shit, you know. I semi can't wait to go back to Dubai because like I had to leave so many things behind. Like I came in a small suitcase, like this small. Like I don't know if I can proportionize the size, but it was a really small suitcase, and I have so many shoes. I've had one pair of shoes the whole trip because I don't want to buy too many things here because I want to go back also light. I want to go back with like, let's say maximum 2 small bags. I don't want to carry a lot of stuff. I prefer carrying light. If I can carry light, I'll carry light. They declared a national disaster and closed all schools today. It's hectic. Cheapers. It's crazy. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here. Bum bum bum. I was in Dubai last year and it was nice, but I don't think it was as glamorized as people make it. Why do you like it so much? It made me into the person I am today. So I'm forever grateful that I had the opportunity to go to Dubai. It's a more of a, I'm not too phased, don't worry. I'm not like the materialistic guy. Like, you know, obviously I do like materialistic things, some things, you know, like watches, cars, stuff like that. I'm not going to be that guy that doesn't. But I'm not too phased about these crazy places anymore. Like I'm not too overwhelmed with, you know, going to these crazy expensive dinners, doing all these crazy things. Like I live that life. I'm good. I just find now like Dubai's a home to me, you know. It like just became a home, regardless of the good and the bad, you know. Like if there's traffic or whatever the case is, I just feel more at ease in Dubai now. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It's pretty cool. I'll take Dubai summer over this weather any day. Are your live stream sessions timing going to change in Dubai again? I will stream. I just need to check what time London session is in Dubai. Let me check. No, I think I will stream in Dubai the same time that I stream now. Same now. Pretty much. Won't be anything different. It'll be the same time for you guys, but it'll be a different time for me, yeah. Because it'll be like, I'll stream at like 11 o'clock in the morning in Dubai, which will be good for me. Like I'm happy with that. I prefer like trading in Dubai time zones because it's like, it's so better. You can trade London and you can trade New York and you can trade Asia session as well, which is crazy. You can trade literally all the sessions. Yeah, I agree with the safety aspect for sure. It's safe as, yeah, it's 100% safe, you know, it's crazy. It's super safe. Safest city in the world. I think Saudi is, or something like that, but yeah, the UAE is very safe. No? Obviously, me coming from South Africa, where it's not that safe, you know, you always got to look behind your shoulder, check your surroundings. You know, it's crazy. Like I thought of that the other day, actually, now that you mentioned it, it's like, I never once look back, you know, like when I'm walking where I'm going, and in South Africa, I'm permanently looking back, like every couple of minutes, you know, I'm like looking, just checking if anyone's following me, just because it's a you know, because you always been told as a kid, you always grow up and you know what it's like. I'm not saying you know always do it, but you always need to be aware of your surroundings, right? Like you're constantly aware of your surroundings. You know, you can get pickpocketed, stuff can happen. You know, I suppose it's the same as being in central London now. You know, same thing. I think there's a lot of places in Europe now which has become like, I watch a few guys that go around Europe and they basically just like, they go show how some cities are performing, especially in Europe, and you know, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. So if you guys are traveling during the summer, if you guys travel the past few years, you traveled a couple of years ago, a lot's changed in Europe. So just be cautious, you know. Be cautious. You know, enjoy your holiday, but just be cautious. Like, don't leave your shit laying around. Like in Dubai, you can literally leave your phone on the table, no problem. Like you can go to the bathroom, leave your watch, literally leave your watch on the table, leave your $100,000 watch on the table, leave your phone on the table, and it will still be there after like 4 hours, no problem. But in Europe, you definitely cannot do that right now. I think there's very few places in the world you can do that right now, you know. So with the safety aspect, yeah, it does help a lot. But I don't know, I just enjoy Dubai, you know. I got my whole life there, so I think that's also the main reason why I haven't found that I had like come to a different place and I found like a good base, you know. Bro, what broker are you using in trading? Bullwaves, Vantage, and VT markets. All good ones, very good ones. Just depends. Let's see what price wants to do here. You see, we could also take like a buy up to these levels, but the range is not that great, you know. Like if you take a buy, it's gonna counter our current position. So let's just wait. Let's just wait. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Leverage you can choose. You can use 1 to 100, 1 to 200, 1 to 500. It's all different. What rent prices like out there? You mean in Dubai or in Bali? Do you Airbnb in Dubai or bought Airbnb? Yeah. I did have a property back in the day. I don't want to get too much into that story because I was actually with my ex-girlfriend. We're gonna like start a family and all that shit. You know, it's pretty intense. But yeah, obviously I packed up and moved away and moved to Malta. You know, took the cash down. It was a better decision. Big up from Kenya. Wagwan Davy. What's the rent price? It's high. It's high. Right now, I would say maybe it's gotten a little bit cheaper, but I wouldn't say it's anything. I wouldn't say it's cheap. I would say it's definitely gone down because of the tourism and the people moving out and the people wanting to sell their properties. So like now buying and renting would probably be a lot cheaper, but I've rented for the whole year. So, you know, like now we're still technically paying for the year that I'm not even there, you know? So it was just one of those things. You pay for the year. You generally, when you pay in Dubai, if you're not doing an Airbnb, it's not even an Airbnb, it's just a long-term rental, you know, with a company. So when you do in Dubai, generally when you rent out, you generally do it on a year plan, and you can do it in like 4 payments. You can do it in 2 payments, whatever you agree with on your landlord. They generally take 1 year payments, like minimum, if you're going to do long stay, because a lot of people just end up leaving, don't pay. So they're quite strict on that now as well. But if you come for like maybe short term, you know, you obviously just rent an Airbnb. It's going to be expensive. It's not, Dubai's not cheap. Like, let me tell you that. It's not cheap. You're best off going to like an Asian country, like let's say Thailand, Bali, one of these countries, and you know, you'll enjoy better for maybe a budget that you have, because a budget that you have in mind for Dubai might not be suffice. It just depends what you want to do, what you find exciting, right? Right, can price tap into this level? Come on, dog. Hope we get like a nice little immediate reaction. Price just pushes back down and then we chill it, you know. Let's see. It's been a while since we've had a quick move, except for like last night. Last night was like a quick bounce reversal. That's what I would really love today, you know. See, we're about like 40 pips from entry. It's not too bad, not too bad. Did a bit of patience, you know. Like I said, we can't always choose the volume when it comes in. This is so funny. It's this mosquito repellent. This thing. Bro, I was like spraying on my hands, like thinking it was hand sanitizer. That's hilarious. Bali's crazy pretty. How much do you pay for the rent in Bali for this past month, if you don't mind me asking? No, not at all. My previous villa, because I was staying alone, it was a bit more pricier, so we ended up I paid for it myself, and that one cost me $3,000 for the month for a 3-bedroom. I didn't know it was a 3-bedroom. I just really wanted a pool, and it was in a really good area. Because I was like, okay, it's cool, it's me alone. And then when I got there, I found out it was a 3-bedroom. So I didn't know it was a 3-bedroom. That's why I was like, okay, that's why it was probably $3,000. But if you get something by yourself, a 1-bedroom with a pool, you're probably going to be paying about 1.7, 1.6, you know, for like a decent-ish place. And then now the villa we're staying in now, it goes for around $6,000 a month, $6,000 a month. So it's like double the price. But you guys can see, like with the videos I post, like you guys can see it's way more modern, way more newer. It's way better, way cleaner. Clean house cleaning every cleaning every day. Much better, much more modern. Yeah, but like I said, £3 is pricey. But like if you get like, you don't have to get that, you know, like I got a 3-bedroom. So if you go with your boys, like let's say you split up and you're like, okay, cool, let's get 3 friends. Then you get like, each put in 1K for the month. That's not that bad, right? That's the whole thing with Bali. Try and connect with like-minded people, like people that's in your industry, people that want to enjoy. So that's the best play. That's what people do. Every time Luke enters, y'all waiting for an entry consolidates. I know it's ironic, bro. It's always like that, dude. It's like housekeeping, yeah. Housekeeping, house cleaning. Housekeeping was the word I was trying to get at. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like that's why I said, like, if you can get a few of your friends, lock in for the bit. Like, okay, cool guys, like I want to go out, go work. Let's everyone lock in for the morning. Let's everyone like trade together and do stuff together. Then it works obviously a lot cheaper, you know. Taking a positive one. No, no. I think he's got family and stuff, you know. So now I'm good because it's just me in Dubai, bro. It's just gonna be me in Dubai. So like I'm very like it makes more sense to have a chef if you have if you have more people, you know. Because for one person, you know, you might not always be at home. You might not always be, you know, like a lot of the time when you're alone somewhere, you're not always at home, right? Majority of the time, like otherwise you're just you're super isolated. So I like to get out more and go out to coffee shops, go out to lunch spots. Dinners, majority of the time outside, or I just order, you know, because like it's easy to order. Shazo, hi Luke, what's your plan? I just entered. Damn, someone's excited. My plan is to short from 4708. Are you in a buy or a long? Shazo, bro just comes on. I've already entered. What's up, guys? Yo, what up, guys? I just entered. What are you losers doing? Like, bro, I just cashed in 20 bands today, and you guys are still waiting for position. Brokies, bro. But anyways, I love the energy, bro. I love the energy. Let's keep it up. Yeah. Lemon's 100% right. It's just like every time Luke looks for an entry, whoa, the whole market just like, whoa, guys, Luke is looking for an entry right now. Let's absolutely fuck with his community. Let's absolutely just waste his time because he loves it when we waste his time. So let's just do it. I know he's gonna be super happy with us. Okay, let's do it. Like every single time, bro. It's actually just boring at this point, mate. And like what's funny is like the guys that's been on my stream, the people that have been on my stream is you guys, you witnessed this firsthand. It's like, why? Like look at this. In the past, since we started, it's moved like 30 pips for the past 33 minutes. Well, no, sorry, we came on here. We've moved 33 pips in the past hour. It hasn't done anything, bro. Let's move this. 70 pips. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, bro. I want you to stop crushing the market, but you still deliver always. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. I know. That's it. That's one thing. Like I always speak a lot about patience, and really, that's what it just boils down to: being patient, waiting for your levels to play out. But sometimes it can be frustrating. You know, it's just like you literally. It's so close to it and you just really want to FOMO in. You're like, fuck. You start to see it like, this is what majority, this is why I struggled a lot when I was, you know, my early days of trading. Like let's say for example, this was my entry year, right? I'd be like, okay, cool. Then price would go like, instantly drop down to like 4696. I'll take a sell. And then price would literally just come up, tap into my level and then come back down. And by that time, I'd probably have lost all my money. Because I just didn't wait. That's literally like the highlights of trading back in the day for me. Get FOMO so many times. I was working, so I couldn't enter your stream from the beginning. Oh, no problem. So we're doing a sell. Yeah, we're waiting for a sell. Dog. There's a lot of action around 3 hours ago. Maybe it's calmed down a bit before now. Yeah, we have news today. I know that. That New York session around there, core PPIs. This is going to be pretty big, I think. Forecast lower, higher, lower. yeah, whatever. You're gonna manipulate the price. It doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter what the chart says. You're gonna manipulate the price, bro. Elephant candles are sleeping. Facts, bro. Facts. Where the elephant candles at, dog? Yo, team. What's up, Sam? What's up, G? I do have a call at... Oh, shit. What the fuck happened here? What time? I think 12 London time. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, yeah. But yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah, still got enough time to chill on the stream. Wait for posizione. And if you guys didn't know, if you're wondering what, let me just go on to like 1 hour. You guys are wondering what the green boxes are and these gray boxes, these are the sessions. So I managed to find a cool indicator that looks like quite professional, looks nice, tells you where the London high and the London low was, tells you where the New York high and the New York low was. This is the Asia session, the green box as well. So you guys want to incorporate this, just type this in on your indicator, simply go to your indicators, metrics and strategies, click on that, type that in over there and utilize it. It's really cool. Just tells you like how the sessions have been going, like if there was a manipulation, distribution, continuation. So you can just identify where we are in the current cycle. Pretty cool. So I'll leave that up for a little while. You guys can have a look at that. You can see obviously this is the London box forming. Pretty cool. Every Tuesday, June, even during working hours, turn up for Luke's live stream. Appreciate you, bro. So like I was saying, this is what I would do back in the day, right? This is when I'd be like, oh, my price is going down. Oh shit, but like like it's near our entry. I'm just gonna short. Then price goes like that down. You know, something like that. That's literally what would happen. Or I'd be like, my stop loss wouldn't allow me to get in even on the second position, for example, you know. So I'd enter like now, and then my stop loss would like have to be, because I wouldn't be able to have enough capital to have my stop loss up here. So my stop loss would be here, and price could still come reject into these levels, and then I'll basically just, you know, price could tap into there and come back down, and it would be a winning trade. My idea was correct. It was just that I entered too early, and I was silly. You know, so that's just some lesson for you guys. Although it can be frustrating, would you know what's more frustrating is if you didn't wait. That's what's very frustrating, bro. Like if you said you're going to do something, you entered early, it failed, you're going to feel 10 times worse. You know, we have an idea now. Yes, of course, it can still be a losing trade, 100%. But I waited for my entry to hit. Always, every trade I go into, there's a potential that can be a losing trade, 100%. Well, should I say 30%, because I'm 70+% win rate. So yeah, it's always a chance, man. I mean, again, there's not much volume here. I don't know, maybe I have to stream a bit earlier, I don't know. Because like we're missing out on the moves before prior, you know, the moves that happen, it's generally before our sessions. Like again, like before we jumped on, we had this move. But one dropped down quite nicely, you know. It's hard to say, you know. I've been noticing like every just before London session, just after Asia session, we generally have that little move, you know. Like if we have a look here to the left, like you can see, boom, as soon as Asia session closes, boom, there's our move, right? Let's have a look here. Look here, as soon as Asia session closes, boom, there's our move. Pretty much systematic. Look here, Asia session closes, boom, there's our move. Systematic, every time. Does the same thing all the time. It's crazy, right? Even here, just after Asia session closes, boom, move. Asia session, booms, look at that. That's nothing too crazy. But look here, Asia session closes, London opens, big little dump. But yeah, pretty much it's weird. After London session, after Asia session closes, and during Asia session, and just during and just after, it generally does something. Nice for us to know though. And we should start seeing some volume coming in. You're looking at it for a long time, you stay. Yeah, apologies for the no volume, guys. I really wanted some excitement this stream because I was feeling a little bit tired. Now watching the price do this, like not even move 20, 30 pips is just daunting, you know. Well, we'll try and stay on definitely for a position. Like I just want to get in on a position. Really 15 likes. 15 likes only. Damn, you guys are slacking in the chat. What's up with that? You guys want me to ever stream again? I want to see 50 by the end of the stream. Then I might come on in Dubai again. Otherwise, I'll disappear. Everyone go like the stream video, please. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. Click the subscribe button. Don't just like in the comments here. Don't just like the video. I know I just saw someone like the video. Like the actual video. Like when you go like a YouTube video, like the actual stream video. It really helps a lot. Get our community growing, dog. Would it be safe to keep as limit orders, Luke, if I step away for a bit? Sure. Just are you in the VIP? Because then I'll update you with what's happening in the trade in the VIP as well. It's obviously better once we're in a position. It's obviously better to wait till we're in the position. But obviously, if you have things to do, go do it, man. Like, I mean, if you miss it, you know, there's always going to be another trade. Like, if you have more important things to do, like, bro, go look after yourself, man. You know? I'm gonna tell you what to. Can't tell you what to do with your life. But yeah, it's obviously a bit safer just in case something changes, you know. But if you have things to do, go do it. Yes, in the VIP, then just chill out. Because I mean, then go, but just be on your phone then. Have something like have your phone notifications on because you'll be updated. Once we enter the trade, I'll say active now. So you'll know the position's active, and then how we manage the trade once you're in the trade, you'll just get the updates on your phone. So don't stress too much. If you're in the VIP, don't worry. The stream is obviously just to engage, ask questions, execute trades as soon as they really happen, learn about my strategy. But obviously in the VIP is where you get the most sauce, right? Because you get all the trades completely for free. So again, guys, while we're waiting for the position, if you guys want to get access to the VIP, it's the VIP already today. We hit TP number 2. I need to do A+ setups to give you the breakdowns, chart analysis, everything here, guys, so you guys can just follow along. The trade yesterday, this was a sell that we sent to the free group as well. 5.4K, we profited on that trade. Absolute smoker. Show you guys what's happening in the other groups as well. So if you guys want to get access, drop me your DM. Quick sniper long on Bitcoin, horrible spreads. Yeah, if you're not happy with the spreads on the brokers, go on to weeks. Just drop me a DM and join on weeks. You'll get much better spreads and stuff in crypto. That's why I'm trying to push people to trade on weeks. You know, it's more of a crypto trading platform. It's more crypto friendly. Oh, wait, we have a little bit of a push. We have a little push here, guys. The most excitement we've seen for the past hour and a half, 50 pips. Whoa, it's like, whoa, 50 pips. But there is a little bit of volume, like waking up suddenly. That's why I'm always patient. Guys, get ready, just in case we have a little spike. Get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go. 20 pips. 20 pips. Don't play with us again, dog. Oh my word, that's so unfortunate, man. Weeks. Sorry, let me just send me a DM. Send me a DM, Jay. Ask me for the link. I'll send you the link so you go onto the proper one. I don't want you going on the wrong website and subscribing. Send me it's weeks, like WEEX, weeks. And it's a very weird name. You can't tell me that it's gonna fuck with me like that, bro. 10 pips away from my entry. I'm gonna. Oh my word, bro. Gold has been, on the streams, man. It's been so weak, bro. You know, can't even lie to you guys. Like, how does it do that? How does it go 10 pips from my entry and then reject from there? It's like. Fuck off. Fuck off, gold. Mumbling under my breath. Just get a life. If this thing just rejects now, I'm just gonna be like, dude, you are the most boring pair I've ever met in my life. Been looking at when our whole times are still together. Little bit of volume coming in. I can see prices moving like crazily 10 pips. But just be ready. Just be ready now, because if you guys haven't got your orders in, yeah, just be ready for this trade, all right? Peaked at 4707, 10 pips off. Sad face like jokes, bro. Wait, this would actually be a better emoji for this. Wait. This one, like, boring, mate. Boring. Nice. That one more suits the theme right now. Buy limits, sell limits, brother. No buy limits. I hope you made a little mistake there. That could be catastrophic, brother, if you did a buy limit. I mean, you could be right. 30% chance you're right. Let's make sure. Cash. No, all good, all good. Just to be sure, bro. Just to be sure. Cash 1. Cash 2. Big cash money, big cash. Cash 3, bro. You know when it's getting to that stream time when I'm starting to use the emojis, bro. Come on, bro. Bosco, what's for lunch?
Creamy pasta chicken roast.
Pasta chicken.
Creamy, yeah.
No, 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 I believe you. I believe you. I definitely believe it's good. Just want to see what time I want.
You sent me the video was good.
Was that it, that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, really good. What flavor you having on your shisha? Double apple. I don't really like it, but we just have so much of it. Well, I prefer like something more fresh. You know, I know apple's pretty fresh, but I just don't like the taste of apple in shisha. But this one's dying right now. That's dead. Fuck it. Put that to bed. Alright guys. Come on. 40 pips. Just do it, bro. Just do it. It's the news catalyst, yeah. Noise. Noise, 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 noise. Alright, there's a chance, guys. We might enter. There's a chance. Like it just knows obviously where our entry is. I think price can still come up to somewhere like here as well. So like I'm not too affected. I don't think this is gonna be, this could be like a very good entry. This is where I would enter at first. But potentially you can have like 2 entries somewhere here as well. You know, it can be juicy. Like if we go a bit into drawdown, so like take another entry here. So if you want to space out potentially 2 entries over here, take another entry there, that'll be good. 2 separate entries here. Looking at them round, time to stay together. You wanna know me now, you want to be. The other day I was watching an Asian trader and he put a magnet symbol above the candle, so price moved to his entry and it shot up past his stop loss. Shit. Yeah, let's don't do this. Yeah, that'll be funny, yeah. Just in case, yeah, the magnet's too strong, bro. The pulse is too. Yeah. You read my mind, bro. G. The pulse is too strong, bro. The kinetic forces. Alright guys. Yo, this has been the most boring price action I've ever seen. Question is, Luke. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. What is the question? Question of the day, bro. You get 1 question and that's it, bro. Then I don't answer any more questions. So make sure it's a very good question, bro. I'm joking, dude. I'm joking. You can ask as many questions as you like. Go for it. Shoot. What is your $1 million question? When are you sending the prop firm link, G? Soon. It's coming, dude. I must get an update on what's happening on that today. Thanks for reminding me. It's been in the works for quite some time. It's supposed to be done a while ago because it's a whole website and stuff being built around it and stuff. It's gonna be really cool. So really looking forward to it. Bitcoin stopped at B. I'm sick of this, unfortunately. Yeah, don't trade. Just take it easy, bro. Don't trade. Just wait for the gold signal, bro. We have a gold position lining up. Just be patient. Don't be upset about a break even. It's better than a loss, bro. You know? You'd be more upset regarding over a loss, bro, than a break even. A lot of people take breaks evens mentally as a loss, and it's like, bro, if you can become a break even trader, you probably in the top 70% of traders, bro. Just that alone. I know it sounds like a crazy stat. Today I made 1.5% after over trading. It's 0.7%. It's fine. At least it's not zero. Always look at the positives, you know. If you made mistakes today or you over traded, you did something you didn't want to do, at least you didn't blow your account. At least you're not negative, right? Because that'll feel worse. I know it sucks. You could have been up, let's say, 3%, but now you 0.7%, and it sucks. But it's not as bad. You're just half of what you originally were, right? So it's not that bad, you know. Always try and think of positives, especially because the most important thing, like I always say to you, is your mindset when you're trading, right? The mindset. I always mention this word, but it's so true. Don't get yourself into a negative mindset, you know, because it's going to affect everything that you do in trading. Price will come out soon, Kieran. BE is good when it would have ended up going against you. BE when it runs max TP is pain. Yeah. Like, as much as I want to say that isn't true, it is true. That definitely is true. That sucks. No. Do you know what the max pain is? Like when your entry was at 08, and let's say for example it went up to 07, and it just pummeled down to a 1 to 16 risk to reward. That's max pain, bro. And I speak because I'm experienced. I experienced that. But it was even less than 10 pips. Like it was like 6 pips or 4 pips or something ridiculous. Like it didn't execute it, skimmed it. Like you wouldn't have been able to even see it on TradingView how close it was. Can you recommend any books or podcasts around trading minds, especially for someone who's quite attached to money? Damn, not a big reader, bro. Like I used to read a bit back in my day. I haven't read much. I don't like to necessarily read books on finances, you know. Like I've read here and there if I want to learn something about something. But like the Grant Cardone, the 10X is really good. I know, I've heard people that read that. I like more psychological books like How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's a really cool book. I read that when I was very young because at the time I was working as a butler. I know it sounds like weird, like it doesn't sound great. It's a really good book. It's a really short book. I'd highly recommend for someone to read that. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Short book, but it really teaches you about, you know, how people work, how the mindset works, how to use psychology. That's what really helped me when I was being a butler, you know, how to connect, because I was really struggling connecting with, like, not struggling, but I was like, how do I speak to these people knowing that they get way more money than me, knowing that they're way more successful than me? Like, how do I put myself in the same room as these people? What's the difference? Because maybe these people once were there, right? Like, it makes sense because they once had to be in my shoes. So how do I approach the situation? That book kind of helped me formalize that a bit, you know. It's a cool book. Also, I mean, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He has a few books. I've read that book as well. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a very intro book in terms of finance. Teaches you about how to use money management, savings. Teach you a little bit about stocks and, you know, what's happening with money pretty much. I read that book a long time ago, so yeah, it's a good book. Also, he's got a few books that, like, he's released, like some books that's like, a little bit different from that one, you know, like more volumes that's been produced. What's it? More sequels from that book. So go have a look at that. Like, if you want to get into finance from that book, make sure you read that book, because that's like a good, like, a lot of people when they first start finance and when they first get into financing, they read that book, you know. So get into that, finish that book, and then you'll start going into other books. And another book that I can recommend is what's this book called now? What's it called? Something Habits. Atomic Habits. I think it's called Atomic Habits. Just check. I think it's called this Atomic Habits. Yeah, this book. Didn't finish it, but it's really good. It's really cool. This book. I'll pull it up on the screen now. This book, really good. Atomic Habits. Tiny changes, remarkable results. So basically, it like teaches you like all these small things that you do in life will grow it, like ultimately get you to a bigger picture. Like small consistent habits lead you into the person that you are today, you know. Also a really good book as well. I would read more mindset books, like, you know, in terms of that, like these type of books that like help you elaborate. Because yeah, like you're, for example, when you're doing trading, for example, you're doing small micro habits every single day. That's what builds you into, for example, to make yourself be a profitable trader, right? Because you're doing these small consistent daily things. That's one day in essence going to grow you into a profitable trader and a full-time trader, right? But you have to start slow, right? Small habits that you do today. Use proper risk management. Stop over trading. Stop over risking. You know, so these are some books. You like any stocks? Just the big ones. The big ones. I haven't found any blue chip stocks that I can share with you guys, unfortunately. I want the Wolf of Wall Street. I want Jordan Belfort, bro. Unfortunately. Actually, I needed 3.5k to make withdrawal requests, but I lost more. I will recover. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm a massive behavior psychological guy. That is needed for a great book. Yeah, so Atomic Habits, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, good books. These are the books I'd recommend, yeah. Good starting points. I don't know if is my stream still fine, guys, because I'm getting a little bit of an error here. It's like saying something's happening. Just tell me if the stream quality, everything's fine. Could be a bit blurry or something. Sometimes the Wi-Fi is just a bit shit. Don't worry, soon my Wi-Fi is going to be good. My setup's going to be good. Everything's going to be back to normal. Woo-hoo-hoo. So sad. Let's see if our patience pays off, guys. All right, Bosco.
Yes, what's good?
Could I have my food now, please?
Okay, sure.
Thank you. Is my stream still fine, guys? Can someone confirm in the chat? Make sure I'm still here. You guys can still hear me. Everything good? I was saying the pot quality is very poor at the moment. Oh. Someone put a thumbs up in the chat just to make sure like I'm still connected, because I haven't seen someone chat in a while. I hope everything's good. Still hear me. Forex Mindset by Jared Martinez, amazing book. Forex Mindset. I had this book. I had this book back in Malta. Yeah, I did buy this book once. I didn't ever read it, but I had this book for sure. This is the book he's talking about. I definitely bought this book, yeah. Because when I was like really into trading, I bought so many books on Forex trading. Didn't ever read them, you know. I was just so eager to make money. But if I probably read them, I probably would have learned a lot faster, you know. But yeah, good book. I did buy it back in the day. I remember having it. I had the hardcover of this book. This one, I think, yeah. You get a small one as well. I had the bigger one, which, yeah. Where are you from? How many years have you been trading? That's a very good question, actually. Very good question. What up, chat? How long have you guys been trading for? Where you guys from? Queen wants to know. I also want to know. I'm also curious. Who's it the first time in the stream today? You guys want to let me know? So guys, if it's your first time, tell me it's your first time in one sentence. Say first time. If it's not your first time, don't say anything because I already probably know you. And then put in the chat as well where you're from, so the country, and then just put the years or months or days. Put in the chat like in that sort of thing. So if you're new here, where you're from, and the amount of time you've been trading. Cool, and then let's try this again. So if you're new here, where you from, how long you been trading? One sentence. Yeah, you guys kill me, bro. Okay. So okay, great. So first time here, sick. Okay, very big welcome. Where you from? How long you been trading? Guys, I got this, bro. 3 simple steps. I'll back you guys. Couple of first timers here. Let's give them a bit of a warm welcome here, guys. Say welcome in the chat. You know, you are once also new in the chat. Let's make them feel special. Let's make them feel alive, you know. Don't leave them all done in the dust, you know. They want to feel welcome. They want to feel appreciated just like you did when you first joined. First tea time. UK on and off for around 1 year, but trying to give it a proper go and staying consistent this time. Nice. I'm from India, but it's my first time. I have 2.5 years of experience. Very nice. Welcome, yeah, perfect. First time. Clay, where you from? Leo, where you from? And AAK, where you from? First time, London, 2 days. Perfect. Welcome, my brother. Welcome, or my sister. I don't know. Welcome, 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 guys. So for those of you who are obviously new, if it's your first time watching the stream, you know, we generally send all the trades here, 2 to 5 signals per day in the gold group. We also have an AI group. This is what most people like to trade. This is where we will send the trade that we take on stream because it's intraday trading. So if you guys are new, we send you guys the exact what to do. If it's a sell or buy, we send you guys the entries, we send you guys the take profits, and we send you a stop loss, and we send you updates with how the trade goes, right? We only look for the best possible setup. So that's why now if you've joined the stream, maybe like, damn, when am I going to get a trade? That is exactly trading. You don't rush into positions. We wait for positions. We wait for our levels to play out. We don't FOMO into positions, right? So if it's your first time on here, you're getting a little bit impatient. So am I. Don't worry. It's a part of trading. If you want to make money long term, you got to stick to your rules, follow the blueprint, and that's how you'll become profitable. By rushing into positions, taking impulse entries, and not waiting for confirmations, this is how you fail. So in this group, we send you obviously breakdowns. We send you guys updates on how the trades are going. So it's very beginner friendly as well. So you guys can join in on that. We also got a swing group. Swing group means in essence that it takes longer for the trade to play out. So you can see now we're on a 5-minute chart. These trades will be taken on, let's say, a 1 hour or 4 hour, sometimes even daily. So it'll be longer moves, longer to play out. It might take a bit longer. So these are for people who's got a bit more capital. You can let trades run for a little bit longer because they have fees that gets taken overnight, or swaps, should I say, for example. And then we also got the crypto group, where obviously if you want to trade crypto, feel free to join the crypto group. If you want to trade over the weekends or while we're waiting for positions, you guys can take crypto signals as well, right? Also got the AI, the algorithm, AI algorithm, which spits out signals, you know, day to day across multiple pairs, Forex, gold, crypto, you name it. There's an Ethereum, there's a GPP, USD, CAD. You know, this is fully AI automated signals. So if you guys want to get on that as well, drop me a DM. I'll send you a link. But yeah, these are all the groups. And plus, you also get access to my education as well. It's all completely for free. You get this, or you can watch the videos and learn a bit more about the trading. All right. Any questions? Drop me a DM. My link is in the bio. Make sure to, or my link is in the video. You know, get in on there and join in. I hate trading sometimes. I just wish we could get fold and hit TP in 5 minutes, bro. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. Hello, bro. Good morning. I want to trade with you and I want to share the stream together. Damn, that's interesting. I've never been asked that before. Oh, well, I have, to be fair. That's a very interesting question. How long have you been trading for? Why should we stream together? What is your approach on that, bro? Like, you know, it's a very, what do you say it? Very thing to say to someone, you know, without credibility, without a reasoning. Why should I, out of everyone in my chat, why should I pick you to come stream with me? I'm just asking a question. 6 years trading Leeds, England. Nice. Cool. 6 years. Damn, dog. Almost as long as me. How to join this group? Any task? Yeah, just deposit with one of the brokers that I recommend. And you trade your capital completely on your own. I don't take any profits. I don't take anything from you. The broker is basically, what's the word? Covers your costs into the VIP. Is that last sell trade a sell limit? Yes, sir. Yes. Or yes, ma'am. Sell limit. Your names on YouTube are so confusing. I don't know if it's a woman or a man. Like, your name is Queen. Are you a woman? Can I ask that? Because I'm gender. What is that word? I forgot the word. But gender. No, that's not a word at all. Queen, are you a man or a woman? Because, you know, if I had to go with the base of a queen, she's a woman. So if you say you're a man, you know, I'm gonna be a little bit confused, but, you know, I'd accept it, you know. Six months, Manchester. Let me see. Luke, I'm literally making money on this consolidation, bro. No, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy, dude. If you are making money while I'm not making money, I'm happy for you, dude. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Like, I'm generally happy for you. I just don't, because I have hundreds of people watching me. Well, 183 right now watching me. And I have a community over in the VIP alone, over almost 1,000 members. So I can't just do something that I don't really want to do, right? This is one of those things. When you trade by yourself, you can do whatever because no one's actually going to look at you. But when you trade a system, you need to stick to the system, right? Like if I tell you guys, hey guys, oh fuck, let's take a sell now. But I've just told you guys we're consolidating. That would just be weird, right? Like I have no validation of why I just entered that trade and I look like a fraud, right? It's like this guy doesn't even know what he's doing. He just took a sell and he just told us not to take a sell because it's a consolidation. He was telling us wait for a break of structure with an imbalance. If there's an imbalance, go to the top side. And now all of a sudden he's just like, oh, let's just take a sell. Doesn't really make sense, right? So, you know, obviously I have a bigger community that I have to look after. Not look after, but I have to show up for them, you know, give them actual validation, give them reasoning behind every trade. You know, I don't just like to give a signal. I don't just like to give a trade. I like to give the exact analysis behind it so that if it's a winning trade or if it's a losing trade, the person still walks away with something. They still learn something from that trade, right? That's the most important. Kieran said, can I come and stream with you, Luke? I haven't thought of that quite yet. You know, I haven't done a dual stream with someone. Potentially, if we're in the same place, same time, could do, you know. Like maybe I'll do a one with like someone from the audience. Like let's say, for example, I'm in a country and I invite someone to come stream with me. Why not? That would suck if that guy, if the guy or the girl comes with me to stream and it's just a losing trade. It's like, oh my God. Like sitting next to me, it's like, this person just lost like 1K. I'm just there sitting like, yeah, it worked yesterday. Yeah, shit. Yeah, damn. Yeah, I'm a female. Okay, good stuff. Please don't tell me you're gender neutral. No, I think there's male and female. I'm sorry, like if I'm gonna piss a few people off, I'm just I don't. That's one thing I don't really care. But I got to be careful with what I say. Like I don't want to be cancelled on YouTube. But yeah, there's definitely just two genders. Yeah. That's very if you think there's multiple, that's like very Gen Z. That's not even in my time. Like I'm not even that old, but that's like not my time of. If you're born in 1990s, there's two genders. There's no ways you're gonna come tell me like all of a sudden it's 2000. You're like, okay, well there's a couple now. You know, like no, dude. You grew up the same as me, dog. We saw what we saw. We either saw or we saw That's it, all right? Didn't see anything else. I didn't see all the stuff growing up, right? But yeah, that's my input on. Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing that is really good, but that's why it's trusted. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm a legend. Malta, I'll come. Yeah, it depends when I'm back in Malta, brother. Is there a Sully? I don't know. I prefer to just wait a bit. Look, you're not telling any lies. The world is crazy right now. I know, but like, look, for example, like, look, my Instagram got taken down, dude. You know, it's like, it's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. I haven't posted. People post the most ratchet shit on Instagram, bro. Like, you guys follow me. Most of you follow me on Instagram. I have never posted anything bad on Instagram. I've had Instagram for 12 years. 12 years, dude. And then all of a sudden, gone. Explain that to me. Explain that to me, bro. When my community's growing, everything's going good, and then boom, your Instagram's gone. How? Didn't go 5 years ago, 10 years ago. No problem. Now when I'm doing good, everything's going great. I'm in a bowl, I'm in a come up. Take down my Instagram. Makes sense, right? So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm very cautious about what I say and what I do, because you gotta be, man. You gotta be. Like, as tough as it is, if I'm not having a conversation, like my conversation with you on YouTube and my conversation with me sitting right next to you is me very different things, right? I'll tell you exactly how I feel without any filter, right? Zero filter. When you hear my input on the world, you're gonna be like, damn, right? He holds a lot back on YouTube. Like, trust me, I really do, mate. Because, like, you know, like, I don't want to offend anyone. I don't want to like step on anyone's toes. But at the same time, I do want to still have my opinion in life, right? I think it's important to have your own opinion. Bosco, it's Bosco again, boys and ladies.
Hello, guys.
Bosco saying hello. Again, Bosco. So a lot of people want to see what you cooked for me. All right.
What you like for drink, Bosco?
And I'm cool with the coconut, so
One coconut?
yes, sir.
Okay.
No more coconut. I've got I'm good.
Okay.
So Bosco cooked me some nice pasta, chicken, creamy pasta with chicken with some parmesan on the top. Very nice. So I had this once before with Bosco. It was very good. So that's on the menu for today. I know a lot of you guys are like, what do you eat, Luke? So yeah, that's what we're eating today. Try. Yo, it is so good. So good, Bosco. Nice.
Thank you so much, Bosco.
I've been trading from 4 years. From the past 3 months, I'm profitable. If we can stream together, we can share some thoughts and teach the new trades. What's your call? Let me know. I also have my strategy. The thing is, dude, I appreciate that. I do agree that there's a lot of strategies in terms of trading, but at the same time, you might have a strategy that works for you and for your community. I have a strategy that works for me and my community. And when we start to mix strategies, people get confused as fuck, right? That's what happens. And the reality is like, I don't want to incorporate someone else's strategy into my strategy because I have a strategy that is profitable. Whether or not it works for your strategy or it doesn't, I'm not, like, I'm always interested in learning, or not learning, but hearing someone else's strategy to see how they make money in the markets, because I've seen some crazy things. But if the whole thing about trading is finding a system that works for you, right? If you can find a system, any system that works and you make money in the markets, that's it. Block out the noise, stop trying to chase strategies, stop trying to chase everything else. Focus on what's working for you. Because when you start to incorporate way too many strategies and way too many things, you get confused as fuck, dog. You know, your brain starts functioning, you start to make more mistakes, you start missing entries that you shouldn't have. Let's say, for example, I'm looking for a buy on mine, you're looking for a sell on yours. People are going to be, what the fuck, what do we do? Let's say, for example, your trade works out. Then all of a sudden, but let's say your strategy is 60% win rate. Let's say mine's 70. But let's say, for example, you won that trade on that day. Does that mean you're a better trader than me? No, because you lose 40% of your trades. I lose 30. So you might have just been right on that one trade. So it becomes very confusing in the longer term of things, right? So that's just my opinion on double strategies. Yeah, bro, I know how this is even an argument, Luke. People are just insane nowadays. Yeah, bro, like it's hard, bro, to even like, it's hard to even have an opinion nowadays, to be honest, because like, you know, you'll get sued, you offend someone, you know, you say someone's, you know, like someone's shoes, for example, bro, that's like going against their religion now, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, bro, like I don't like, oh, bro, like, you offended my gender. It's like, jeez. You just said I like your blue shoes, and she's like, no, it's pink. No, you know, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, bro. Yeah. Strategies are like arseholes. Everyone has one, but that's that's classic. I'm just gonna child that over here or waiting. By the way, what religion do you follow? Like, my family's Christian, but I just have my own view on life right now. So, just one of those things. I'm, what is it called? I am, like Dana said, are you gender neutral? I'm religion neutral at the moment. Like, I'm like, not with it, I'm not against it at the moment. I'm just like kind of at a plateau where figuring it out. Still figuring out what I want to believe, right? Because I think there's so much to believe. There's so much new discoveries happening. You know, it's hard to believe some things, you know. But like I said, I'm whatever religion you are, it does not make a difference to me. I'll have a chat with a Muslim person, I'll have a chat with a Jewish person, I'll have a chat with any religion. It doesn't matter for me. I don't see anyone I don't see anyone unequal to me because of religion. So that's just my opinion. I don't have any different view on someone because of their religion. Put it that way. And I expect the same thing back when they speak to me, right? Like, that's just how I am, you know. Like, my views are my views, your views are your views. Cool. Like, that's it. Huh? Do you believe in God? Yeah, damn. Bro's dropping hard questions here, bro. Like I said, I mentioned before, don't know. Not sure at this point. I just received the report to do, and before I even start, I have 600 pages to review. That's not enough motivation. Dealership work. I don't know what is agnostic. What does that mean again, Jay? Agnostic. Because I know, like, Does that what it means when you're like gender neutral? I mean, not gender neutral, like religion neutral. You're just like, you know. Oh, that comment killed me, Adam. Some of we all tend to get more religious in drawdown, bro. Yeah, we all be like, come on, pray up, please, bro, I'm praying, bro. There has been a few times I've prayed, you know, when I'm in drawdown, like back in the day. So I will hold myself accountable for that. Nah, please, is there any chance, bro? If you could just like, I swear I won't do it again. I swear I won't do it again, dude. Is Owen M Jew? No, he's not a Jew, as far as I know. No. Why do you think he's a Jew? Let me send that to him. I don't know if he's watching my stream, but I'll send it to him. It's Owen M Jew. How's it put? It's up toilet paper 200, are you jazzed? Because of his nose. Jeez, that's not really that nice. Yeah. No, it's not. Damn, bro, what's up with these questions, dog? Mode. Killing me here, bro. We here to trade, man. What's dropping bombs on me here, bro? Do you believe in evolution or creation? Damn, dog. Fuck. Who got this guy in the chat, dog? Guy's gonna get me. Yes, this guy's gonna get me, bro. You know those ones when it's like everything's clipped, like, bro. I'm gonna be clip farmed, mate. Like this guy, bro, doesn't believe in anything. He just like worships his devil, bro. You know, it's like don't believe him, bro. So I gotta say, like, I gotta be very careful what I say. Don't know how to answer that question. Sorry, but sorry, dude. Mod. Much as I'd love to, I just can't. Something will happen in 3 minutes. It's fine. Awe. Still my toilet paper 200, bro. Are you just? What a name, dude. Toilet paper 200. Yes, I can't wait for the 400 version to come out. Yeah, guys, unfortunately for the most, like, fucking, bro, it's just absolute dog shit. Since I started streaming, it's like not even 100 pips. Bullshit, bro, bullshit. And so, because I only have a call in like, what time? I don't want to jump because at the same time I jumped off, we hit a position. So I have a call in the next hour and a half. Okay, maybe the next, I'll be on for like another 30 minutes. I have to, because then I have to jump off. So whatever. Bro, can you give us some analysis on XAU USD? Sure, bro. I'll give you analysis. 1 second. Sounds like a COVID name. Toilet paper 200. It's actually true, mate. Do you use FX Pro to trade using TradingView? I don't use FX Pro at the moment. I'm currently trading on Bull Waves and Vantage. But I do recommend FX Pro, yeah, for sure. Wait, here we go. Whoa. Before I do anything, a little bit of action. Dude, I get so excited when I see a 20 pip move, dude. Oh, whoa, guys, lock in, wait. Do, do, do. See? All right, lock in, guys. Get ready. Oh, I don't want to jinx it again, man. Like, so fucking 40 pips again. It's not compatible at the moment. They're working on it, though. It'll come soon. Takes a bit of time. Obviously, FX Pro and Vantage have been out for way longer than Bullwaves. You know, they've been in the game for a lot longer. You know? I know, the most locked in, unlocked in guy I've ever met in my life at the moment, mate. Oh, lock in. But like, dude, like, bro, now listen. Bro, do you see what's happening on the chart right now, dude? I'll go to XAG, price is gonna go up, it's gonna hit a Fibonacci level, it's gonna come back down to equilibrium, it's gonna tap down and break a block, and then everything's gonna go, you know what I mean? That's what's gonna happen. That's why I don't wanna go to XAG right now, my guy. Just waiting. I've been waiting for an hour and a half. Waiting for 2 hours for this position. I don't want to go to a different chart right now, and then it hits our entry, and I don't get to witness what's going to happen. All right. So yes, bro, I see your message, but just wait, because we get an update to our position. All right. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Bro, just take 1 minute. I work for you, bro. All right? My stream, bro. What's gonna happen in 1 minute when I go review the chart? It's not gonna take 1 minute. You go to the chart, you find the pair, you analyze. If I'm going to take 1 minute to analyze the chart, I'm going to definitely do it wrong, mate. So why would I do 1 minute? Here we go. Look here. You see, I would have gone to the silver now, and then price would have pushed up, and then I would have got pissed off because we never saw where the entry was. You see what's happening? You see, my guy. We got to this way. Dude, you see, you guys notice I didn't say lock in again because I knew I was one step ahead of that one. You see, I was clever there. They thought they had me. See, before I would have said lock in, but now I was like, no, because I know what you're going to do. You're a dirty bastard, this thing. You dirty bastard. You go. Get up, will you? Get up. Get up. Your setup looks so clean for the accumulation phase. I know. Thanks, baby. Thanks, sugar. Looks beautiful, eh? Look at it. Doesn't it just like, oh, look, like it's supposed to definitely work, right? Price pushed up here. Price came back down. Created this weird little bottom wick. Everyone's like, why is it a bottom wick, right? But has a reason. Then all of a sudden, price pushed back up. What is that? Manipulation. Price comes back down. Breaks below that. Everyone's like, wait. But I thought we were bullish. No, bruv. We're looking a bit bearish now. And we come all the way down, close below there. Now everyone's like, what the fuck is going on now, dog? Now we're not bullish anymore. And this candle breaks below there. This candle pushes below there. This candle breaks below there. Now we're starting to see a shift, and everything's like, what the fuck is going on? Surely we should dump, right? Then we start to pump a little bit lower. Don't tap into this box again, but we tap into this liquidity, which we almost pretty much have a weird equal candle, equal wick, right? Weird, right? Look at that. Now, isn't that like some sort of coincidence? That's weird, right? We tap into that liquidity, meaning that there was some sort of move. We took out the bottom liquidity for us to drive back up, but no, could that be another move for us to come get in there and say, that's not the move, bruv. We got to get into there, and then we come back down, and then that should be the move, right? So if you that's a way to explain how I got my analysis today, right? Pretty easy, right? What's your biggest trades in terms of amount? 120. Oh, sorry, 100K. Just about 100. I was on a 50K. I was 50K. So basically 3x it. Feeling that chart making on you fun. Yeah. Fun on chart. Chart on fun. We will trade the news today. Yeah. If there's an opportunity, definitely. I mean, if price does something, like, I mean, I'm not trading this shit. Like, this is stupid. Oh. Where's the chicha at today? Not sure. I've never seen someone spell shisha like that in my life, but you know what? I fuck with that, you know? Chicha. Now I had it, but like my lungs are getting a bit like, getting a bit older, dude. You know, my lungs are getting a bit struggling to breathe and shit, dog. You know, man's gonna die soon. Cho. What's happening here, bro? Come on, man. Boss, go.
Yes, let's go.
You can leave whenever you want. I'll put the plate there. It's fine.
Okay, give us two.
No worries. Yo, this gold is playing with us today, don't? I hope, like, when we get into a position, hopefully it just doesn't do this for like 2 hours, dude, because that will be, I think that'll be even worse. I mean, there's a bit of volume here, but it's like it's like moving 10 pips, bro. 10 to 40 pips. My bro's been making, someone's been making money on the consolidation move, bro. I think that's torture, bro. I genuinely think that's torture. Trading consolidation must be, you must have, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say to you. You must be one special kind of trader, mate. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, come on, man, come on. How much is that? 60 pips, bro. Come on. That's so close, but it's so far, you know? You say that, but high frequency algorithms are printing right now. No, for sure. Of course, because people are trading even the 30-second chart, you know. If you trade in 1 minute, you can trade this, you know. Like if you're trading that, you know, you can target these. There's definitely some supply and demand being targeted within these levels. People using Fibonacci, people using levels between your point of resistance, whatever, trading between them. For sure, you trade on a lower time frame. There's multiple entries. Your stop loss is going to be so tight, like they'll be trading like 10 pip stop loss or 15 pip or something. Have you had a look at gold and oil chart next to each other on the 1 minute? It's pretty interesting. Can't say I have. I just don't want to analyze the oil right now because then Mahid would get very upset because you asked me to analyze the silver. I'll check that later, Dana. But I think why the oil and the gold is just because people don't know what's happening, right, with the war and everything. So that's why it has some sort of confluence right now. Because those are the two biggest commodities right now that's been affected, like gold and then, well, oil's the biggest one. Focal movement. I was with the chart for 3 hours, been like that. Yeah, I know. As we say, it is pee boring, bro. If you're South African, you know, mate. I can only be on for the next 15 minutes and I have to jump on a call. Didn't expect to do a 2.5 hour stream, but since it is my last stream until potentially next week, might as well do a bit of a longer one. Oh, now you're done. Okay. Nice. Keeping everyone a little bit excited, you know. Ooh, let me just dump like 40 pips. Ooh, fuck, so scary, man. Fuck, no. I mean, this is just so slow, bro. It's actually insane. I might have to try and look for a different session to trade. Just based, like, it's not that like we can't find positions. It's just like if I want to have a position that's a bit more exciting, you know. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be trading much of the London session. Once I get back to Dubai, guys, I just not seen it. Yeah, like I said, like we've broken it down, like pretty much all the sessions before. Like you can see when most of the volume's happening after Asia. That doesn't work for a lot of people. 2 p.m. That's super early for some people in the world. You can see after the Asia, when Asia session opens, could do Asia session opening, could be a play. Or I'm going to do New York opening. But London is just so boring. Like there's just nothing happening, man. I'm really like trying, but it's just not. I'm trying to go for a time. The thing is, I'm trying to do a time that suits a lot of people, but unfortunately, it just doesn't suit me and the market. So it's a bit of a waste of time, in my opinion, because like we're not getting in positions, and I'm not going to force a position. It just kind of sucks, you know. Like look here, that's when the volume comes in after Asia session, you know. Let's check London. I mean, they had opened there. There was some sort of volume. I mean, it's like once in a blue moon, you know. Majority. What's price doing now? I mean, in theory, there would be like a little scalpy position here now, but don't know. I mean, this trade would probably work out, but it's on a 5-minute chart. A bit volatile. Can't predict our other move. Just trying to see what else I can do here. Now we're just waiting. I'll give it another couple of minutes. Don't tap into the entry. Unfortunately, I have to go off, guys. Hobby doesn't like the UK, bro. Damn, Hobby. Moves. Almost done, brother.
Are you done?
Almost done. Like 10 minutes. Is it good for you?
I'm leaving, bro.
Oh yeah? Where you going?
The dinner
You want to eat?
The guy that came here.
Heb je guest trouwen? Nee, ik doe even, ja?
You're coming, right?
Where?
As well.
Where?
You're on the guest list of Dessa.
This is the one that I met you at.
Yeah, you're Anna, where you met them.
Yeah.
The love of your life.
You're still live?
Yeah. It's nothing happening yet.
I'm just checking as well.
So boring, mate.
How many viewers?
203.
3?
203. Yeah, that would be a shit stream. It's just 3 people. Go, Luke.
Short gold, mate.
Trying to, bro.
Come on, guys, get your money up. Get your bread up.
Come on, 6, 7, bro.
Maar
Still.
moest doen even, ja?
Ja.
Je kan niet pas om 9 uur gaan doen.
Is goed.
What time we going?
9:30.
Bro,
Yeah, that works for
the
me,
thing
yeah.
is so fucking late, bro.
I know.
The delays like 10
Oh wait, no, I
minutes.
can click this. I think it just wasn't live. Yeah,
That's live streaming.
it's live streaming, bro. So people don't stream snipe you, bro. No, but people can see it live. It's just people get like if you go on your phone, it'll be actually the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because this is just a bit slower, I think. Should we keep the orders? Yeah, for now, yeah. Keep the orders, but the update will be updated in the VIP. So yeah, the update will be updated. Like unfortunately, I have to jump off in 9 minutes. But the update will be like put in your cancel for now, just in case you guys can't be on the stream because the price has moved quite far away from it for now. So once price gets a little bit closer, we will send another message saying re-enter. So it's just because it's quite far away from the price right now. So if you want to get access to that, you should also just come onto the AI signals as well. Before I jump off, if you guys want to get access to any of these groups, make sure to drop me a DM. I don't think anything's going to happen, guys. Probably waiting for the news.
Nasi goreng, mie goreng.
What does it mean? What does guestless mean?
You just get it.
What you saying, bro? Tomorrow nasi goreng.
Who said that?
I said it.
Yeah.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Chia.
Like a proper nasi goreng.
Tomorrow, make your best nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng. Okay, let's go. So, for lunch, eh?
Alright guys, I don't think anything's going to be happening on the price right now. I think I'm going to jump off, not to keep you guys any longer. So I point in staying on for like another 8 minutes. The updated signal will be updated in the VIP. So if you guys obviously enjoyed the stream, please pop a like. I know we didn't get a position, but it's better to obviously not force a position and lose a position like this. This is untradeable, as you guys saw. Nothing we can do here. Since we started the stream, even 30 minutes, I tried to stay on for even 2.5 hours now, no position to rise. So yeah guys, just is what it is. But if you guys want to get access to the VIP where we're going to drop the next signal in that group, make sure to drop me a DM and I'll update you guys with when I'll be streaming again, because I won't be streaming on Thursday, so I'll be updating you with how that goes. All right, peace out for now guys. Thank you very much for joining on the stream, and I'll catch you soon. Peace.
Gisteren kom je zo nonchalant en je gaat zo naar open.